When the news first broke, armies were stunned. Jimin, someone who's usually only seen abroad for short periods, was suddenly confirmed to be staying in America longer than expected. Naturally, this raised major questions. What made him so comfortable? Was there a major project he was keeping secret? Or was there a personal reason he chose to stay there temporarily? Professionally, it's undeniable that America is the largest global music market. Jimin's presence there is clearly not without reason. Many music observers believe he's preparing for something big, perhaps an international collaboration, or even a more carefully crafted solo album with the support of an American production team. Jimin is known for being a perfectionist. He wouldn't take his music lightly. If he's willing to stay longer, it means the project he's working on is no small feat. However, behind the career speculation, there's an emotional side that complicates this news. Jungkook. Jimin and Jungkook's relationship has always been in the spotlight. They aren't just colleagues who happen to be in the same group, but rather best friends, brothers, and people who fill each other's voids. Many moments show how deep their bond is, from the way they look at each other to comforting each other when they're tired, to how they understand each other's feelings without having to say much. Now, with Jimin far away in America, the question arises, how is Jungkook feeling? Armies know Jungkook is energetic and independent, but they also know he relies heavily on the presence of those closest to him, especially Jimin. There's an old moment that fans always remember, when Jungkook once frankly said he felt lonely without Jimin. Those words now echo again as if to illustrate how difficult this temporary separation is. Some observant fans have even noticed Jungkook's activity patterns lately. He's been seen online on Weverse at odd hours, sometimes in the middle of the night Korean time. But if you calculate, those times coincide with morning or afternoon in America, times when Jimin is likely to be active. Is it a coincidence? Or is Jungkook adjusting his life's rhythm to stay connected with Jimin? Armies believe that behind the scenes, the two are maintaining intense communication. Furthermore, the distance of thousands of kilometers can actually be both a test and a strength. A relationship that relies solely on physical proximity might falter if separated, but a relationship rooted in mutual trust will endure and even grow stronger. Many armies are convinced that Jimin and Jungkook have been through so much together, from the struggles of traineehood, to the difficult debut period to the pinnacle of global success. Geographical distance is not an obstacle, but rather a small challenge they can overcome. Still, there's an undeniable emotional side. Imagine Jungkook, who's used to seeing Jimin every time he practices or just casually chats, now having to adapt to the fact that the person closest to him isn't in Korea. The longing is certainly there, even if it's not always shown in public. And on the other hand, Jimin certainly feels the same way. For Jimin, Jungkook isn't just the little brother in the group, but someone who always makes him feel at ease. When armies discussed this news, many imagined how their interactions were going from afar. Did they video call each night? Did Jimin send a text message before bed just to make sure Jungkook was okay? Or conversely, is it Jungkook who always reminds Jimin to eat on time despite his busy schedule? It may all sound simple, but for fans, such small reflections feel very real and heartwarming. On the other hand, speculation is also rife. Is it possible that Jungkook will follow Jimin to America? Given his position as a global artist, it's not impossible that he also has schedules or projects there. And if that happens, ARMY is sure their reunion will be one of the happiest moments of the year. However, even if Jungkook can't join them anytime soon, ARMY believes the two will still be there for each other. There's no need for photos together, no need for flashy posts, because a true relationship doesn't always have to be flaunted. Sometimes, it's the hidden things that make a bond even more special. For ARMY, the news of Jimin's extended stay in America isn't just about his career, but also about how he and Jungkook are coping with this new situation. There's longing, speculation, hope, and prayers. All of these things combine to make this story even more touching. Ultimately, one thing is certain. Jimin is preparing for something big, and Jungkook will undoubtedly be one of the proudest people in the world, no matter what the outcome. Even though distance separates them temporarily, their hearts remain connected. And ARMY? They just need to wait patiently, because when the time comes, perhaps the world will witness something bigger than just the news of staying in America longer. What's clear is that wherever Jimin is, Jungkook is always in his story, and vice versa. Now, all that remains is a big question in ARMY's hearts. Will the thousands of kilometers of distance make Jimin and Jungkook miss each other even more, or will it actually strengthen their bond? Just imagine, amid the hustle and bustle of Los Angeles, New York, or whatever city Jimin now finds himself in, does he secretly think of Jungkook every night? And in Seoul, when Jungkook gazes at the same night sky, does he also imagine Jimin under a different moonlight, but with the same feelings? ARMY knows their relationship can't be measured solely by public moments seen by cameras. There's so much going on behind the scenes, things only the two of them know. And it's precisely that mystery that makes this bond all the more special. Question now is, will Jungkook really be joining Jimin in America soon? Or will they choose to keep their relationship at a distance, secretly preparing a big surprise for the world? One thing is for sure. No matter how far apart they are, their hearts are always in the same place. And ARMY? It's only a matter of time, because sooner or later, the world will once again be amazed by the never-ending story between Jimin and Jungkook. Will Jimin really stay longer in America to pursue a secret project? And will Jungkook secretly follow him to reunite with Jimin? Or will this distance actually open a new chapter in their relationship? These are all questions only time will tell. So, stay tuned, because Jimin and Jungkook's story isn't over yet. It's just beginning. Thank you for listening to today's story with us at JIKOOK Universe. Every moment of Jimin and Jungkook's life is meaningful, and we're here to continue weaving that story together. Don't forget to leave your comments, because every opinion and speculation from ARMY makes this story come alive. Click subscribe, activate the notification bell, and stay tuned for more JIKOOK stories that are sure to be more exciting, more emotional, and perhaps more surprising. See you in the next video, Universe.